Well, officially, and once again, let me say good morning, Mzansi. And I'm doing that with a fresh new dose of enthusiasm because it's time to embark on a fitness adventure. And we've got Toni in the building here. We were speaking to her earlier. She is a trailblazing expert, and she's going to come through with a guide to help us with our at-home wellness. And of course, when it comes to running, you know she's an expert. She's got a big race coming up. It's the 56, I believe. So it's time to unleash our power, learn about her power, and maybe we can pass that power on to you and help make something simple, effective, and exercises that can transcend trails and empower everyone to elevate their fitness levels and embrace a healthier lifestyle. So let's conquer this fitness journey together. And Toni's here to guide us through it all. All right, so the body's feeling good, right? You're in taper mode,
yep,
I believe.
Taper.
So this is a good time. Let's not do anything crazy injury-wise.
Yep.
Let's stick to the basics, and I know Mzansi's going to love this. So I see you got a kettlebell here,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
If you don't have a kettlebell, I'm sure we can use other pieces of equipment, like a bag with weight in or something like that, right? So we've got no excuse. That's what we're trying to say. But let's get straight into it, Toni. What are we doing first?
I think the beauty of what I'm going to do now is that actually you don't even need a weight.
Ooh, okay,
There's
nice.
so much good that you can do with body weight only.
Yeah.
So the weight is really, if anyone wants to add it in, I think that's something that you can progressively add
Level
as
up.
as
okay,
you
this
get
is the
better.
goal. Yeah, okay, I
that's
like
the
that.
goal.
Nice.
We can start, without the weights for sure.
Okay.
So we're going to start by kind of warming up the hips, but also strengthening them. And running, especially trail running, is a one-legged sport. If you think about it, you're landing on one leg, and that requires a lot of stabilization. So you want to stabilize your hips, make sure you're strengthening your glutes and hip flexors, and making sure you're good there.
This is why guys that just go gung-ho into the mountain trying to trail and haven't prepared roll ankles, knees, hips, lower back.
It's a balancing sport at the end of the day.
All right, let's get into it. All right, so what are you doing?
We're gonna stand on one of your legs, right to left.
Got you.
We're gonna do a hinge at the hip.
Okay.
So you're gonna bend down like that, and it's not about squatting, it's about kind of feeling the pull down the back of your leg.
Oh,
so
in that hamstring area, yeah.
You're gonna hinge, you don't have to go too far back, and then you're gonna come back up and balance like that. So you're gonna do, 8 to 10 on each side. And once you have kind of progressed, you can grab your kettlebell, starting
and step it up.
Pretty light, so start light, and then you can kind of build it up. So again, we're gonna hinge down, drop the kettlebell, and come back up.
Oh, that's a proper deep stretch. Like an eccentric load in the glute and the hamstring there.
Yeah.
And again, I also find there's this desire to want to fall over and stop yourself from falling over. That's a good thing though, right?
Yeah. To keep that balance, it's strengthening your ankles,
and
it's stabilizing your hips.
Yeah.
And at the same time, when you add a little bit of a kettlebell, it's kind of a bit of a core workout as well.
Oh, this is beautiful stuff.
So,
how many reps or sets would you do of this for a full sort of workout?
I would do about 8 to 10, depending on how heavy your weight is.
Nice.
If you're doing body weight, you could probably even push it to 13. And then, 3 sets of that would be really a solid way to start.
And I think even if you're not a trail runner, a lot of guys out there and girls out there will just love the fact that this is going to get the booty popping.
Absolutely.
Right? Okay.
Speaking of booty,
yes.
The next one. So we, classic squat.
Yeah.
Everyone loves their squats.
Yeah.
So stand with your feet hip level, hip width.
Hip width. Yeah.
And we're going to go down, but we're going to go down really slowly. So we're going to do 4 seconds down, hold for 3 seconds, and then 1 second up.
Control the squat, all right?
Yeah.
Not many people do this. They often just bang it out and just go for as many reps as possible. I like this. Quality over quantity.
Absolutely.
So you said 4 seconds down, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, and we hold there.
Woo.
1, 2, 3, and 1 second up.
Whoa. All right, so exploding up, working the power, eccentric load down, working that strength, working that integrity, preventing injury as well.
Absolutely.
Toni coming through with the goods, all right.
When you're going down, you obviously don't want your knees to go over your toes, so make sure that you keep your knees in line with your toes when you're going down.
All right.
And you don't want to be bending over like this. You kind of want to be as upright as possible.
Stay upright, use that hip hinge as best as you can,
and
get down nice and low. Oh, I've got a lot of rust coming off here.
3, and up.
Bang! All right.
And then another progression again. You could bring in the kettlebell for that as well. So you're going 4 seconds down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, and explosive up.
Wow.
And that'll
almost
really
got
get
stuck
you
in,
working.
in the bucket there. But again, this is as good for not only stimulation, but also a little bit of mobility. This is like active mobility. You can get deeper and deeper into that squat and really get the gains. All right, I'm feeling like I'm ready for a trail run already. This is getting me powered up and psyched. I hope you're enjoying this one, Zanzi. Again, I would imagine around 10, 12 reps, 3 sets in total.
You know, with this one, I would say closer to 8.
Okay.
Between 6 and 8. Because of that explosiveness, it really does work you quite a lot, and you're loading quite heavily. So bring the reps down on this one, especially if you're holding the weight.
All right, you got anything else for us? One more to squeeze in, maybe?
Maybe we can do, just like you said, a little bit of mobility. I think, you know, hips are really important, and runners tend to forget them. So maybe some hip aeroplanes. Again, we're using your stabilizing leg.
Yeah.
We're going to go down into that hinge, and then you're going to open up your hips.
Oh, my goodness.
And then you're going to bring it back in. And you're kind of going to load into that hip, kind of like as if you're going to spring
like
off
in
of it.
almost like that running style, right? So you said
Yeah, so
kind
you're
of
gonna,
first hinge,
and then you
open
it
up.
up.
Well, try balance as best you can.
Yeah, oh goodness.
Come back. We'll come back down. Oh, that is
So
proper.
that is called a hip aeroplane. And that's really great for mobilizing your hips, opening up that hip flexor.
Oh my goodness, and I can just feel that stimulation.
Yeah.
I can feel the hips opening up at the same time.
Absolutely.
This is fantastic.
And a nice core glute workout as well.
Proper, just to keep it stabilized.
Yeah.
Toni, this is incredible stuff. Focusing on the basics, but also the importance of how to do it correctly. And I think this is essential. Anybody can literally do this, as you've seen, and you can have fun with this. Put it all together, and it's an entire workout. But for now, though, I want to wish you nothing but the best of luck. You are absolutely incredible. I think you're going to have a phenomenal race. So enjoy it, be present, and yeah, have fun with it. I hope you can hear some good stuff. For you, Mzansi, keep working, keep fighting, keep putting the hours in, be consistent. And next thing you look around and see what's happened, you've made success. That's what it's about. A lot of success still coming at you in your Feel Good Breakfast Show. So don't go anywhere, because we are ready to serve and entertain.